I knew you had a speech, all right. Hey folks, how are you?
And somebody who has been a fighter for the middle class, who's been a fighter for a strong America, who's been an integral part of this nation for decades, and a consistent friend of this city, our Vice President, Joe Biden.
Yeah.
We have answered your call, the call that you and the President set forth to take into our own hands, as he said in the State of the Union, to not wait necessarily just for Washington, but to answer the call of Washington on infrastructure, on education, on a strong country, on economic development. We're doing those things here. In 2007, the last time the federal government raised the minimum wage, it helped lift people out of poverty.
There are things that drive you to want to live in Southern California. In Los Angeles, thanks to Mayor Garcetti, and thank you, Mayor, for doing this, and thank you to Council President Herb Wesson and Councilman Gil Cedillo, who are here. We're about to see the minimum wage increase pretty dramatically in the city of Los Angeles, and we want to thank them for that. We believe that everyone should be entitled to a living wage, and we should have an economy not just in LA but throughout the country that is fit for everyone, so that it works for everyone, not just those of us who are wealthy or have an opportunity. And so, Mr. Vice President, it's great to see you here. Always great to see you in Southern California. Always here to see you when you're talking about helping Americans earn their wage.
My dad used to say, a job is about a lot more than a paycheck. It's about your dignity. It's about your pride. It's about your sense of who you are. It is. And you were gracious in saying that 1010 is proportionally nationwide what you're about to do, which is really important, to raise the minimum wage to $13.25 here in this great city. This is not... I've been more excited about the prospects of the country in the last 2-3 years, not because of Barack Obama, because of the Democrats, just the nature of the change and where our position in the world is relative to the rest of the world, and we're just squandering opportunities. American businesses are coming home. They're coming home from abroad. Don't take my word for it. Just look at outfits like A.T. Kearney, who does a survey of the 500 largest industrialists in the world every year, and they ask, where's the best place in the world to invest? And by a margin larger than any time in the 30-some years they've been doing this survey, they say the United States. In every sector, manufacturing, IT, service industry, across the board. We have to invest in infrastructure, we have to invest in jobs. Maxine and I remember when there were Republicans moving to raise the minimum wage. When you raise the minimum wage for an American worker, they out of necessity spend it all. They spend it all. I'm not opposed to tax cuts for people who need them. I'm not even opposed to some of the tax cuts that's just for wealthy people. They deserve something.